Hi guys, hi everybody. Welcome to my channel, Kentucky Beauty Up, Sarah. And today, we're gonna talk about Anew Hydra Fusion again. And this will possibly be my last video on this topic for a while, and then I'm going to move on to some other product reviews. And I'm just wanting to follow up with the results on what I've been using this product for a week straight now. I did do another set after I did this last review where I kind of messed up and didn't capture the three full check-ins on video. I just went ahead and did like another 3 days without it, and I took photos at night on each day of my skin in different views. And I'm just going to let you see the photos. And this was testing the Anew Hydra Fusion Serum, Replenishing Serum, and their Anew Hydra Fusion Gel Cream Moisturizer, both together, to see if that 72-hour claim on the moisturizer was an actual deal. And my conclusion is yes, that claim holds true. It does give you 3 days of moisturization at no time during that period did I feel that my skin was dry or dried out. Let's just say it was never dried out. And it still had its glow. And you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm just going to go ahead and open the pictures. Somewhere in my computer, I'm going to open the pictures. Hopefully I didn't just close everything. There it is. So like the baseline for this test, I stopped using it the night of March 22nd. So that was the last time I used it. I have both psoriasis and eczema, and I have just turned 30. And this is the first night, the first night the following day on March the 23rd, where I had not used it at all that day. And you can kind of see it a little bit. Some of this might be the light, but honestly, this moisturizer and serum does give you a kind of glow, like a satiny kind of healthy glow. Now that I've been using it for a week, I've noticed that. And you might kind of see some of the glow. This back here is not so much light, I think. But yeah, you're seeing some of my glow a little bit there. That's a frontal view. And then I show you the sides of my face. And I will switch the camera around and let the webcam actually let you see me after a week of using it, because the results are much better as you go along. Your skin tends to get this glisten, a small glisten at first, and then it seems like it glows even more up to a point, and it just starts looking healthier. Like, it's kind of hard to explain. Here's a last frontal pic on the night of the 23rd, which is the first full day without use on the 72-hour claim. I'll just kind of zoom in there. You can kind of see up at top, maybe a little bit faintly, of my skin disorder up here, going crazy a little bit. Not too bad. I think I squeezed some acne out, and that's the main reason it's irritated at me there. And then here's the next day, the 24th. The second day. There's a side view. My skin still has something of a glow on the second night. Not as much as the first day, but it's about the moisturization, and it did not feel dry, and it does not look even dry. Even you would notice this would be, I have psoriasis. This would scale up if it was dry. It will let me know immediately. Personally, this too up here would scale up if it was dry. It never did. It never does. Now that I keep using it, surely it never does now. It might be like faintly pink, and I'm actually happy about that. That's just a personal result there where I think it's reduced the redness of the eczema part. This is still the 24th. It's just the opposite view. And I still have some shine there, a little. And then yes, I lean forward so you can see that my psoriasis and eczema up here. And then I try to get more views of so you can see the glowiness of it. It's kind of hard to do on camera because light sometimes is not your friend when you're trying to show that something else is giving you glow instead of the lights around you. But okay, that was my last picture from the 24th. From the 25th, this is the third day. You can tell, like I said, on my skin especially, if I was dry, this would be flaky. Actually, my skin doesn't even look as red here on the third night. And I know it healed up after I mistreated it with acne. But actually, it looks somewhat better, and I hadn't even used it for 3 days. But that's probably just slightly because, yes, I did squeeze acne out of it, and my skin just healed. But it's not dry, which is what I was testing. It's still not dry, and I still got a little bit of the glow. It's definitely on the third day, it wasn't as, like wet, shiny, super hydrated, but it was not dried out. It stayed moisturized for the whole 3 days that I went without using my product. That picture's kind of blurry now that I realize that. It's kind of hard to get some views of the face. Then I turn back around on the other side. Why do I have loady bars? I just closed something out. I didn't load it. So yes, you could see a little bit some of the shadow of that pink that was the psoriasis and eczema right here. There's no scales on it, which would be the psoriasis. It definitely didn't dry out at all for 3 days without using it. So for sure, there's my results. 3 days not using it. I guess it may be even harder to measure by someone who doesn't have such a visible skin disorder. It might have been harder to see, you know, does it actually keeping moisture in there? If my skin disorder dries out, it will immediately show me. It will flake and it will have texture and you will see it. You'll definitely see it. But in those days and even today, I don't really have anything going on. I'm going to turn the camera on. Hopefully the right one is hooked up and switch the view backward so you can see me. If I can do that through here. Can I not do that through here? Oh man. Not while I'm recording the screen, but I will make it happen. I will give you a thumbnail with my 1 week result. That'll be the thumbnail of this video. I will take a picture only makeup that I'm wearing right now is some mattifying lipstick because I have a fever blister, and then I just feel that the mattifying lipstick dries it out and makes it feel better. But anyway, moving on. Uh, I've kind of been thinking about my process for reviews, which is why mine sucks so bad, and just to kind of get and make a process for reviews to give you information about the products. So I think in the future videos when I do reviews, I'm going to try to go over and read the product information either from the product's box or from the website, which this is my representative website right now. This is, if you were to order, this is my affiliate website that I'm reading this all off of. Um, and so are all the other links that we're going to take a look at. But I'm going to go for the reviews. I think I'm going to go over the product information, their claims, if they've got highlighted or active ingredients that they're talking about in their product, my first impressions when I use it, what I like to hate about it, did the product do what it says it will or do what it claims, and then my overall conclusion of, like, overall do I like it, overall do I not like it, and just what I thought about it and if I would recommend it or whatever. So after 1 week, I'll talk about that. We'll just go in order because we're going to go back and do what I feel like I should have done and read the product info and kind of hit on the specific product claims. This is the Anew Hydra Fusion Replenishing Serum. Look at that, very highly rated. Yes, I see why, but we're gonna talk about it. 192 reviews. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now. This whole line, by the way, the Anew Hydra Fusion line, before we get into talking about the review part of it, the whole line is basically, it is supposed to be gender neutral. This all products are supposed to come in this blue and white packaging. So if guys want and need a moisturizer, they can get this and it won't supposedly feel so girly with all the purpley, pinky packaging, and they can use it without having that kind of, well, how would you say it? Having that kind of feel to things, I guess. Feminine, overly feminine feel. Um, to me also, just my personal opinion, the whole Avon and New Hydra Fusion line is also kind of age neutral. It doesn't really focus on not anti-aging part of it. Does the hyaluronic acid kind of tighten up your skin a little bit? It might vary from person to person. In my experience, after a week, I don't even have faint lines in my forehead when I smile now. That's kind of amazing. And you'll definitely get a picture of that, like I said, as the thumbnail, since I just learned that I cannot switch between the screen recording and the webcam on this program. But that's alright. The Anew Hydra Fusion Replenishing Serum. So it says, this is what your skin has been thirsting for. Anew Hydra Fusion, the collection of skincare that both hydrates and defends. A revolutionary combo of power-packed ingredients infuses skin with instant, deep, and lasting hydration and defends it from environmental stressors. Avon is the first to bring cutting-edge microbubble technology to the mass market with the Replenishing Serum. Over 10,000 microbubbles deliver a pure and potent form of raspberry antioxidant. This powerful yet lightweight formula infuses skin with deep hydration instantly And the footnote reads, clinical results after 15 minutes with use of replenishing serum. Back to the sentence up here. 89% of women felt dry skin was replenished. Benefits: contains hyaluronic acid, a super hydrator naturally found in skin and lost over time that holds more than 1,000 times its weight in water. So skin looks smooth, refreshed, and vibrant. Contains raspberry antioxidant, a potent ingredient that helps defend skin from environmental stressors to keep skin looking healthy and glowing. Deeply hydrates and instantly increases moisture by 2 times. And by instantly, they kind of mean after 15 minutes. Hypoallergenic, dermatologist tested and allergy tested. Alcohol free, phthalate free, paraben free, sulfate free, petroleum free, vegan. To use, start your hydration regimen by gently smoothing the replenishing serum over cleansed skin in AM and PM. For added moisture, follow with the Anew Hydra Fusion Gel Cream to add long-lasting hydration, made in France. Oui. Okay, so the claims that it talks about for the serum is that you have lasting and deep hydration. After a week of constant use, and even without constant use for 3 days or 72 hours, it does have lasting hydration. Is it so deep after 3 days? No, I don't think they're claiming that either. But I'm just saying it doesn't feel like it is deep, but it's still moisturized. It's not dried. When you initially apply it and use it, is it lasting? Is it instant? Is it deep? It's all of those. Deep hydration, instant hydration, lasting hydration. And definitely within 15 minutes you feel hydrated. I would say with the power serum, or not the power serum, the replenishing serum, it is definitely almost immediately for me. That was my result. It was immediately pulling it in my skin. It was immediately making me feel hydrated. When I first used it, that was my first impression. It's lightweight. Yes, it is a very lightweight product. I mean, very lightweight. It does its job, but it is lightweight. Yes, it is. It increases the moisture by 2 times after 15 minutes. Yes, as the longer you wear it, I mean, to me, it was like almost instant, pretty much hydration, which is something they're claiming too. And then as you sit there, it kind of does feel like you're getting more and more moisturized, even though you're not using more product. That was the claims of it. My first impression, like I say, my very first impression was, this is acting so fast and moving into my skin so fast, I kind of don't feel the moisture on top of my skin to understand exactly where I've put the serum at, the product at. So it was, to me, extremely, in my opinion, very quick to move into the skin. I like that part of it. I really, really like that it was quick. I do like the slight raspberry smell that's in the serum. It's this very faint smell of like somebody washed raspberries in the kitchen or something. And it smells good. What I didn't like about it, I don't know if I'm in love with the pump or not. I guess I am, because one pump, 1 to 2 pumps should cover your whole face. It kind of does help you stop from wasting product, which is a good thing. I think the worst thing that I did like about it is just, to me, it absorbs so quick, which is also a good thing. But it absorbed so quick that I didn't know where I'd already stuck it, and I just changed the way later that I was applying it. Instead of sticking it on the back of my hand, I started sticking it in between my finger. I would pump it on one finger and then I would share the product in between my fingers on the other hand. And I would use both of my hands and just start at my forehead and pat it all the way down and around my face, which is a little bit quicker and it let me understand where I'd already put the serum at. Um, did I feel that the serum did everything that it claims it is and does? And also, it says it defends from environmental stressors. I'm not sure about that because I'm not sure what I'm seeing that it defends from environmental stressors. I can tell you after a week of using it straight, it does seem like my skin does look healthier and that it's glowing and my pores look smaller. I did have a little bit bigger pores in my nose, but they weren't that big. They're still somewhat small, and I can't even hardly see the pores in my nose anymore. I used to have kind of like slight lines, very faint, in my forehead when I smiled. I don't hardly have any lines. I don't have anything, I think, when I smile. Now, it's just kind of maybe tightened a little bit or something. I don't know. I don't know if it's tightened it or if it's moisturized it or what it did to actually help me not see that anymore. It's a little bit confusing for my eczema and psoriasis. I felt that, this is not in the claims part of it, but it does hydrate it, which the scaling part of the psoriasis is it being dry and it keeps it hydrated, so I don't really have psoriasis on my face anymore. And I also started pushing it back into the forward part of my hairline, and it seems to have helped that too. Just a very little bit, just where you can start seeing there in my hairline, I was having some issues, and I started pushing it back, and I feel that it helped back there too. So a little bit into my scalp, not a whole lot. Um, the eczema part of it, I do feel on my face it has reduced the redness of my eczema enough so that it is not so noticeable. Um, I didn't go over the highlighted ingredients. I did go over what I liked and hate about it, what the product claims, my results with it. Um, the highlighted ingredients for this product are the hyaluronic acid and the raspberry antioxidants. Hyaluronic acid is not good if you're going to be in a dry environment because it can suck the moisture out of your skin instead of pulling it from the air. If you live around here, you probably don't have that problem. Like I said, if you live in Kentucky, you probably don't have that problem. We live in Kentucky. It's the land of 1,000 springs. It's not really that dry here. um, I went over the product info, the claims, the highlighted ingredients. The hyaluronic acid is the main ingredient that is giving all the moisture. It's the one that holds its 1,000 times its weight. And that's probably mostly what is giving me that healthy glow. I'm not sure about the antioxidant part of it. Antioxidant keeps your skin from oxidizing or drying out. So yes, that's kind of more moisturizing thing. Which when you have antioxidants and you keep your skin from oxidizing, that can help a little bit, just a little bit there. Well, you got it very potent, you say, from aging. When your skin oxidizes out and dries out, then you can start to damage it and age it, which I guess that's how they're meaning that it defends from environmental stressors because you do have antioxidant, and when you get pollution or whatever junk on your face that's flying around in the air over time, you might have some oxidizing effects from it. And so I'm guessing that's how that works. Don't quote me on that. I'm still kind of getting used to skincare. But I do love overall this serum. And I do love, too, the Gel Cream Moisturizer that I'm getting fixing to talk about. They both say that your skin will look smooth, refreshed, vibrant, healthy, and glowing. It does look smooth. It does look refreshed. It looks actually kind of not really wet, but there's kind of like a sheen, a glowing kind of sheen, which they say too. It does look healthy. It does look vibrant. Vibrant and glowing to me are kind of like hand in hand. It does. It looks healthy. It looks like you're glowing. You look like you're clean and refreshed. Your skin looks smooth. It's all that. Both of those products are all that. And we're going to take a look and read the product description of the gel cream. The Anew Hydra Fusion Gel Cream has even more reviews than the serum. This has 276 reviews, and they're mostly apparently almost 5 stars, 4.7. Wow. And that is the current campaign 9 price for the moisturizer, and I believe the serum. The serum says $19.99. That's not very bad. $18.99. Okay. This is what your skin has been thirsting for. Anew Hydra Fusion. The collection of skincare that both hydrates and defends, a revolutionary combo of power-packed ingredients infuse the skin with instant, deep, and lasting hydration and defends it from environmental stressors. It says clinical results after 15 minutes with use of Replenishing Serum. So its instantaneous results depend on the use of the moisturizer, this moisturizer with the serum that we were just talking about. It says deep and lasting hydration and defense from environmental stresses. The water-like gel absorbs instantly, making skin appear smoother, refreshed, and plumped with hydration. Contains hyaluronic acid, a super hydrator naturally found in skin and lost over time that holds more than 1,000 times its weight in water, so skin looks smooth, refreshed, and vibrant. Contains raspberry antioxidant, a potent ingredient that helps defend skin from environmental stressors to keep skin looking healthy and glowing. Provides 72 hours of long-lasting hydration. Yes, it does. Non-greasy, locks in moisture, oil-free, alcohol-free, phthalate-free, paraben-free, sulfate-free, petroleum-free, hypoallergenic, dermatologist tested, and allergy tested, and vegan. To use, gently smooth over skin in the AM and PM following the Anew Hydra Fusion Replenishing Serum. Okay, so the moisturizer's claims. It has mainly the same claims as the serum. I don't think it claims that it's lightweight. It is not as lightweight as the serum is. It's still fairly lightweight though. It's not as light as the serum, but it's still kind of light feeling in a way. It's not heavy. It is thick, but it's not heavy. Much thicker than the serum, but not extremely heavy either. Says it's instant, deep, lasting hydration. Instant, yes. It feels very wet when I'm using the serum and moisturizer together. And definitely within under 15 minutes or a little over 15, you definitely feel like you have moisture in your skin. Is it deep? Yes. Is it lasting? Lasts for 72 hours? Yes, it does. So, yes. Instant, deep, lasting hydration that lasts for 72 hours? Yes, 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 and yes. Does it instantly absorb into the skin? Not as quick as the serum when I was using it, that I feel. But it does absorb quite quickly into the skin. And they're saying there instantly means within about 15 minutes. To me, it also depends on how much product that you're layering on. If you use a lot of product in places with areas on your face that are kind of thin skinned and you put too much product up there, it's not going to absorb it. Or it might absorb it eventually if you're dry enough, but it might not quite absorb it all because you have a thinner layer of skin tissue in certain areas on your face. But as far as the bigger, larger areas where it says it pretty much instantly absorbs it, yes, 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 yes. It pretty much does. If you get too much on the thinner, like your under eye areas and your nose, you may have to kind of just spread it out a little bit more, or either if you've got a good coverage and you've been sitting there for a while and everything doesn't absorb and you feel like you put way too much product on, you may have to wipe some back off. That's never happened to me before. Usually whatever I put on, which is pretty much, I just dip my finger in it. I dip actually one finger on each hand, and I do like the serum now and go down and start at the top of my head and go down and around with the moisturizer as well on a finger on each hand. So I don't actually overdo it with the product, and the little product that I do use does a really good job. Really good job. So, do I like it? Do I hate it? Would I recommend it? I do like this product. I do recommend it, but I don't recommend it for maybe every skin type, because some people are, it happens, it's not like everybody has it, but some people will have a not so great reaction to hyaluronic acid. Some people might be using it also in the wrong types of environments. Like I said, Kentucky is the land of 1,000 springs, it's not really that dry here. It's kind of a moist environment. So, unless you're working in a place that is really hot and dry, like some factories could be, that might be a not so ideal environment that you would want to use hyaluronic acid in, because if you're working in a place that is 90 to 100 degrees all the time and you are sweating, you're losing your moisture and there's no moisture in the air, and then your hyaluronic acid is going to try to pull it then out of your skin instead of from the air. That kind of thing might not work out so well. So yes, I do recommend it, but and you're going to be in some place like a really hot factory or other really hot type of work environment, you may not like the hyaluronic acid part of this. You could also be sensitive to hyaluronic acid, or you might possibly in some way be allergic to this product. Just depends on your sensitivity. It says it's hypoallergenic and it's allergy tested. So it's actually made for sensitive people to use, but that doesn't always mean that you can't have some type of reaction to a product, whether it says it's hypoallergenic or not. But it does mean that they took extra pains to test it for allergies, and that for most people, quite a few people, it probably won't have an adverse effect because you're allergic to it. And both of these products are allergy tested and hypoallergenic. I do recommend this more for combination types that are oily and dry, maybe that a little bit more oily. I have a skin type that is oily around the T-zone and the chin, and dry on the cheeks and the forehead, and this works out really great for me. Water-based moisturizer like this, and serum even is kind of pretty much a watery type of thing. It's a waterish gelish base. That kind of base tends to be better for oily, or like I said, dry and oily, but leaning toward oily. This is really good, I'd say overall, probably for an oily skin type, because it does moisturize and it doesn't give you any extra foo-foo, and it absorbs very quickly. Very quickly. um, I think that's all I have to say about the review part of it. I do like it. I do recommend it. I recommend for oily and combination. The most thing that I liked about it is just the way that it keeps that this is not a claim or some type of result that I expect everyone to get, but it does keep my psoriasis off of my face, and it's reduced the eczema redness on my face. Yes, it has. So I do like it for that a whole lot. I've had problems with that for several months now and not been able to do much about it until I started using this product, which kind of gave me a jolt in the chair kind of moment when I realized one day while using it that I really didn't see the psoriasis and eczema in my front part of my eyebrows anymore. Not really. It's still there very faintly, but not very noticeably. So that the product's results that it give me are very pleasing. All the results that it says that it will give to everyone, it gave also to me. So I do like it. I do recommend it. I recommend it highly if you are looking for a moisturizer. Um, Now we're going to get into the guide part because there is more to the Anew Hydra Fusion collection or the whole line that I haven't talked about before, I haven't touched on before, and there's a guide to using it, and I'm going to pull it up here. Can I magnify that anymore? Okay, these are all the Anew Hydra Fusion products, and it says your new Hydra Fusion routine at the top, and then it says Hydra Fusion masks. So we're just going to start with what it starts with, and it says AM, the SPF 50 sunscreen. This product does not contain the hyaluronic acid or the raspberry antioxidants. It is a SPF 50 sunscreen for your face. It says it's with Avon's highest sunscreen protection, broad spectrum SPF 50. It's lightweight, ultra lightweight. Apply the ultra lightweight, fast absorbing sunscreen lotion as the last step of your regimen before your makeup. Actually, that's a really good thing to know. So you apply your sunscreen and this part of it before your makeup. And then it talks about what you can use in the AM and the PM. It's starting with the cleansing micellar water, which also does not contain the hyaluronic acid or the raspberry antioxidants. The cleansing micellar water says no rinse. It's oil free. It's alcohol free cleanser. And it's gentle yet effective at lifting dirt, oil, and makeup while boosting your hydration. It is suitable for all skin types, it says. So not just oily, not just combination, but dry and all types, it says. The new hyaluronic acid serum contains 1.5% pure hyaluronic acid, our highest concentration, plumps skin and restores elasticity and bounce, penetrates multiple layers of the skin. So this is kind of like their serum but it's a little bit on like steroids here because they put as much as of the concentration of hyaluronic acid that they could put in this serum. A hyaluronic acid over time that you use it, like I said, some people have different results with it. And over time, they may have a bad reaction if you use too much of hyaluronic acid in other products. So you gotta watch products like this that really pack it in there. If this is all you're using plus the moisturizer and you're not using any other hyaluronic acid products, you might probably be alright. But I wouldn't layer this 1.5% hyaluronic acid serum, or what is it officially called? Yeah, the hyaluronic acid serum with other products that have hyaluronic acid. It's not necessarily the best thing you can do to yourself and then do it for a long time. This is the Replenishing Serum. Powerful yet lightweight serum, deeply hydrates, instantly increases hydration by 2 times. Yes, yes, yes. More than 10,000 microbubbles of raspberry antioxidant help defend skin from environmental stressors. Yes, all of that. The gel cream is quick absorbing, water-like gel. Yeah. Provides 72 hours of long-lasting hydration. Yes. And helps protect from environmental stressors, which comes along with the raspberry antioxidant that's in these products through here. The depuffing eye serum. Depuffing eye serum says on it, it's got a footnote somewhere down here. Product can be stored in the refrigerator for even more of a cooling effect. So if you like this product, this eye serum, to be more cooling, you can stick it in the refrigerator. I kind of don't care. It says it comes with a fast absorbing eye serum with a cooling ceramic applicator. Helps instantly depuff and hydrate the delicate under eye area. I don't feel that I need an eye serum, so I didn't get this eye serum. I don't really have puffy under eyes, and I don't feel that I have a lack of hydration actually around the eyes. I kind of feel my eyes are oily to begin with, or they're just kind of normal, but they never really dry. The Hydra Fusion masks, it says for the nighttime treatment, use 3 times a week. This is a gel mask. It repairs while you sleep. Use every other night in place of your moisturizer and treatment. So instead of using your moisturizer and one of these serums, you would go and do your micellar water or whatever cleanser you have. I kind of wonder myself if you use your eye cream with it. A serum is kind of like a treatment too. I guess you could, but most masks you can kind of sort of get around your eyes anyway. If you wanted the depuffing effect, I guess go for it. Do your cleanser, do your depuffing eye serum, and then do this mask, but only do it at night and in place of your serum and your moisturizer that you are using for your face. And it says it replumps with 3 times more moisture. It's got shea butter beads, nourish and help strengthen skin's moisture barrier. So it's got shea butter in this. It's the ingredient that they're highlighting. I kind of never felt shea butter. Well, it does kind of moisturize. Then again, I've never tried the gel mask before or the nighttime treatment. If anybody has, let me know. what you think about it. And they have the in-shower mask, which they say use this one anytime. Anytime, day or night, no rinse. In-shower mask instantly energizes and hydrates skin, leaving it smoother. So if you are just starting your day, you would go use your micellar water, one of these serums, not both for sure. Just pick one. Your moisturizer, your eye cream, and then that would be your day. And then after your eye cream, put your moisture or your sorry, not your moisturizer, but your SPF, your sunscreen on before your makeup if you're gonna wear any. And make sure it's after your facial moisturizer and eye cream is your sun cream. Sunscreen, not sun cream. Your sunscreen. And then at night, do your cleanser, your one of these serums, definitely not both, definitely not both. Your moisturizer, your depuffing eye serum, and then if you're showering at night, like I usually do, you can use the in-shower mask. And if you wanted to add the nighttime treatment, then you would do cleanser. You'd skip the serum, the moisturizer, your cleanser, your eye serum, and then at night, this is the only time you skip your moisturizer and serum. At night, for 2 or 3 times a week, just do this mask at night. So I hope maybe that's kind of not confused, but released you from some confusion about which of these products in this line to use and when, and maybe help show you a little bit more of how to use them and when. Like I said before, definitely don't use 2 hyaluronic acid serums together. Pick which one you think you need. Honestly, I would stick with the replenishing serum. It's plenty powerful enough. Plenty quick acting without having to have this boost of hyaluronic acid or pure hyaluronic acid out of this serum right here. This is plenty enough, I think, for most people would be the replenishing serum. Um, So a normal routine, like I said before, you would do your cleanse, you would do serum, moisturizer, your eye serum, and then if it was the daytime, you'd use sunscreen. If it was nighttime and you were at one of those points where you wanted to use the nighttime treatments, you would do the cleanser, and then you might do your eye serum, and then you would put on the nighttime treatment in place of your serum and moisturizer and other treatments at night for 2 to 3 times a week. I wish I could blow this up full screen, but I just kind of go across it slowly. They have a different kind of deal on the whole Anew Hydra Fusion line right now than they did before. It was 2 for $38, and then you get a free snow cream moisturizer. Let me think here. Yeah, I don't think mm, that deal is ongoing in campaign 9. But honestly, this is $18.99. It's almost pretty much $19, and I think the serum is $19. Pretty much 19 and 19 is 38, I think. So even if you were to get these two together, it's still $38. you might not get the free snow cream, but right now there is another special offer which I'll take the time to mention since it's glaring me in the face, with a free select serum with purchase of Green Goddess facial oil. So I don't know if the Replenishing Serum might be one of the select serums that if you're interested in adding the facial oil to your skincare routine, it says valid on select serums. Well, I guess that label meant that the Replenishing Serum was one of them. But yeah, it says if you get the Green Goddess facial oil, which if you're wondering where to stick the facial oil in your routine, Avon says to stick the Green Goddess facial oil after you have applied everything else that you would normally use in your routine. I think though in the Anew Hydra Fusion line, if you were to use that nighttime mask for 2 to 3 times a week, when you are using that mask, you would not use this facial oil, I feel. The solution that soothes, revitalizes your skin with Green Goddess, a topical oil with 100 milligrams of CBD and other plant-based ingredients like hemp seed oil, squalane oil, and turmeric. This nutrient-enriched formula provides a calm and relieving feeling, making the refreshing last step to both morning and nighttime skincare routines. Clean, green, and serene. It's TH-free, non-GMO. CBD is sustainably sourced from domestically grown hemp, and we use the entire hemp plant in this product: the stalk, the seeds, the stem, the leaves, the flowers. So no part went to waste. FYI, our collection does not contain THC. The only high you'll get is knowing your skin feels cool, calm, and collected. It's a dry oil for easy absorption, suitable for sensitive skin, reduces redness, and helps soothe irritation. It's rich in omega fatty acids and vitamin E. Ultra pure and sustainably sourced, fragrance-free, vegan, hypoallergenic, dermatologist tested, 99% natural ingredients. Fantastic. Fantastic that it's hypoallergenic. But my family has a sensitivity to marijuana or hemp, the hemp plant. So I cannot use this product. I would love to get it and use it in conjunction with my skincare routine just to test it out on all these claims of it for you guys. But again, like I said, I know my father had a very adverse reaction to it, and I know that I am sensitive, just sensitive allergies and all that. Normally, I've got eczema on my skin already. To be testing something that I would almost, but I don't feel comfortable enough to do that with, just because of what happened to him. It wasn't even a normal allergic reaction. It was more like stuff broke loose that shouldn't have. Stuff. I'm not going to go into it. It's not a pretty story. CBD, the super, that might have been because of the THC and other things that are in marijuana. They say they have only extracted the CBD part of it to put in this formula, which, go for it. It's got A, D, and E. A, D, and E vitamins. If you know how good those are all for your skin, especially E, then you know this is going to be good already. Vitamin E itself, just alone, can do a lot for your skin. Not to mention, you throw in all these other things that they're going to highlight. They say essential fatty acids. We use an exclusive extraction and purification method to preserve all the good stuff. The hemp seed oil part, rich in omega fatty acids, vitamin E, and amino acids that help visibly reduce redness and skin discomfort. They have turmeric in it, contains antioxidants, and helps visibly reduce skin irritation and redness, which is probably why the replenishing serum from the Anew Hydra Fusion helps me, as contains antioxidants which help visibly reduce skin irritation and redness. Yes. It's this turmeric, it says it's known as an adaptogen, a special kind of plant extract that helps skin resist the damaging effect of stressors. Squalane oil from sugarcane replenishes moisture and helps stabilize skin's natural barrier for a smooth, soft look. Jojoba oil contains antioxidants and help fight the effects of skin exposure to bacteria. Jojoba oil also mimics your own body's natural oils. And if you've ever used original Skin So Soft, you have come in contact with a product that have jojoba in it already. Sunflower seed oil. Yes, please. That is fantastic. I love it when products have sunflower seed oil in it because that usually means it's pretty moisturizing. Pressed from the seeds of a sunflower, it leaves skin feeling soft and protected. Yes, it does. In my experience, it says to use it after cleansing and serums and treatments. So after everything else in the AM and PM is your last step. So I was right. If you have extra dry skin, apply a cream or gel moisturizer before the CBD oil. So if you're extremely dry, put this on first after your cleanser step. Put this and then put your treatments and then put your moisturizer if you've got extremely dried out skin. In the morning, follow with the sunscreen as the last step. So it's saying, yes, this would be your last step, but your actual last step in the morning is going to be your sunscreen after the facial oil. And they say they recommend the Hydra Fusion Daily Beauty Defense, which is a product we just were talking about, the SPF 50 in it. It says for external use only, avoid direct contact with the eyes, and for hygienic purposes, we recommend holding the dropper. It's got a dropper down in it that has the product. And again, it may not look like there's a whole lot that you get, and you may feel like, I'm using a whole lot. Whenever I use it, you don't have to use a whole lot to get the benefits out of it. I mean, just a little bit at the end of your dropper, and like one drop down the side of each your face, because it is more like a liquidy oil, is probably going to cover. Like one drop on one side and one drop on the other, instead of squeezing out the whole full vial whenever you get a dropper full of it. It'll probably cover your face and will last you a long time if you use it that way. It says it's $50, but it says you get a free select serum. Let me see if it opens up to anything on this page besides this Green Goddess oil. You took me this far, now take me all the way. I think it's just going to load again the Green Goddess facial oil listing or description for me. Yeah, it's going to load the listing. Okay, so I'm going to take it as whenever you slap the special offer mention on, which means the replenishing serum. If you buy the Green Goddess facial oil for $50, you get the $19 serum for free, the Replenishing Serum. I don't know if you can also get the 1.5% hyaluronic acid. We'll go back and take a look at that. If it will let me. You know what? Stop loading that page. We're going to go over here to the gel cream where I know I can get back to the Hydra Fusion products much quicker. I know that was kind of a brief overview of the guide. If you want to see the guide, I will try. Well, it's not really a link. There's not really a link to this guide per se, but there's actually tabs when you get to the product detail screen for the Anew Hydra Fusion products that it'll say at the top description, ingredients, and then it'll have a tab that says Anew Hydra Fusion guide, and I'll show you in a minute when everything loads. So I know the Replenishing Serum, we're going to check the 1.5 to see if that's a part of the Green Goddess facial oil offer. If you get the Green Goddess facial oil, let me know how it works because I cannot use it. It sounds amazing, but I cannot use it. Ooh, 142 reviews. And most of them are 5-star, 4.6 out of 142 reviews. That's quite nice. A lot of people getting good results with the 1.5% hyaluronic acid serum. It didn't say on the chart, but I don't believe this has the raspberry antioxidant in it. It doesn't say. It doesn't say that. And it didn't say that on the guide to tell me that, hey, this doesn't have the raspberry antioxidant in it. But it doesn't. It's got just the hyaluronic acid at a much higher level. It does not have raspberry antioxidant, unlike the Replenishing Serum, which has both hyaluronic acid and raspberry antioxidant, and so does the Gel Cream Moisturizer. But this serum doesn't have the raspberry antioxidant. It just has hyaluronic acid at a much more, probably about as much as they can put in it, honestly, 1.5%. This might appear to be one of the serums that they're talking about that you can get. So if you get the Green Goddess facial oil, this one is pretty much $25. Then you've spent $25 for, even though you've paid $50 for the Green Goddess oil, you've paid $25 for it and $25 for this. That's not bad. That's not really bad at all. Or you can look at it this way, you spent $50 but you saved $25 if you wanted this serum. Or you saved $20 if you want the Replenishing Serum. I kind of wish it would say all the different serums that you could get in the offer. Since we're talking about skincare, and skincare is a really hot topic lately. And this is a current offer. This is still campaign 9. This offer is good. It is current. It'll probably be good until April the 13th or 14th. It just takes me to the listing of the Green Goddess facial oil every single time. Ah ha 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 ha. Will take me to the serum listings then and show me. I guess where it says it's got a special offer mention on it that it is one of the serums that you can get in the special offer. So I'm going to take it that way. And so far, both of the serums in the Anew Hydra Fusion line, if you get the Green Goddess facial oil, you can get one of those serums for free. You can apparently get a new power serum as part of the offer. Or you can choose the replenishing serum. There we go. The hyaluronic acid serum. Then their new Anew Neutralize anti-pollution serum, which I have been very highly considering getting eventually because I am going to go work in a factory possibly soon. Therapy Oil Drop Anti-Aging Facial Serum is not a part of it. The anti-pollution serum is part of the Green Goddess facial offer. Let me keep going here. The Anew Clinical Infinite Lift Targeted Contouring Serum is part of the special offer. Apparently. No, it's got a different offer. It's got any two select Anew products for $42, which is also another great deal, but it's not the one I was looking for. Let me go ahead and make sure that this offer, yeah, that's the Green Goddess offer for the anti-pollution one. For the Anew Hydra Fusion serums, both of those are under that special offer. Anew Ultimate Supreme Dual Elixir. No, we're looking for serums. And the Anew Vitamin C Brightening Serum, which I have recommended to some people with brown spots on their face from either over tanning and they don't have a even skin tone anymore. They've got like brown spots or just brown places where they've tanned or gotten sun damage, and they could use the vitamin C serum. And sometimes people will say, "Oh, vitamin C serum," and I'll recommend this one, and they will get one, and it doesn't have pure vitamin C in it. It's got a derivative vitamin C, which you might get some benefit, but you're not going to get it like you get out of this serum because this has got so much pure vitamin C, not a derivative, but an actual vitamin C. And some vitamin E's too, by the way, because I've been talking about vitamin E. Just a little fun fact. It's not like I'm a doctor or anything certified and professional like that, but vitamin E, if you look in the ingredients lists in products, they say that they have a vitamin E. A lot of the times it will be vitamin E derivative or topical actate, which is vitamin E derivative. But if you want the better, higher quality vitamin E, you want something that says along the lines of D alpha topical actate, D-alpha. And that is what is in the lip balms that I use. And possibly why I like them just a little bit better still than their vitamin C treatment for the lip balm that Avon offers with vitamin C and E in it. I haven't taken a look at their ingredient list on that lip balm, but I could. We could settle that right now since we're looking at vitamin C serum in a minute. Vitamin C serum It's lighter, absorbs quickly, still packed with as much vitamin C and 30 oranges. They say they revamped their formula. The super serum illuminates your dull, tired skin to look visibly energized. Get ready to instantly brighten the look of your skin with the power of 10%, which is not too high. If you get over a certain percentage of vitamin C, it's not so great for you. It's gonna burn. This has got 10%. I think 30 is way too much. 20 is about the upper limit. This is this is good though because it's pure. It's not a derivative either. So hi everybody. Sorry I had a phone call and then the rest of this video got delayed. I do remember I was in the middle of describing the vitamin C serum, and then it was probably much better. Oh god, that's a lot of good reviews too. I think I said that before. They have this product at $24.99, so like $25 right now. That's really good. It's got pure vitamin C in it, which is why it's going to be better than a lot of competitors. It's 10% pure vitamin C. It's not a derivative. Um, a lot of people like vitamin C for getting brown spots and stuff off their face. I believe it says it even improves texture, refines texture, and visibly improves skin tone. So yeah, and it says it's clinically proven to brighten your skin after the first use. After the first time you use this serum by up to 44% and 99%, so very close to 100% of women agree, it instantly boosts how bright your skin looks. It's got a citrus scent, citrus musk scent. It's oil free, phthalate free, paraben free, sulfate free, petroleum free, non comedogenic, which means it doesn't really clog pores, which means it's less likely to cause acne. Hypoallergenic, fantastic, dermatologist tested, and vegan. And this is a serum, of course. We've been talking about the different skincares, and this will go right before your moisturizer. And I just had to highlight this product because vitamin C, when you get vitamins in something, it's actually most of the time pretty good for you if they don't use cheap garbage. And Avon is not like that. Avon is known for quality products because they do usually focus, especially in their skincare, really especially in their skincare, about their ingredients, how much is in it, what processes they're going to try to use to extract those ingredients. So I'm actually very happy. This serum, by the way, for the people who care where things were made at, is made right here in the USA. It's vitamin C serum. And I think that about wraps it up for this video. I hope you can, if you're interested in it, get these deals while they're still going for campaign 9, a special offer where you could get the Green Goddess facial oil, which will help with getting your skin really moisturized if you need it. And then if you get the Green Goddess facial oil, and then you get these that have the special offer on my website like this, have that stamped on their product description, you can get probably any of these, I'm thinking, because they don't clearly say, but I think when it says this right here on the product description of the serum, it's one of the serums that you can choose to get for free if you purchase the Green Goddess facial oil. And I think that was the anti-pollution one. It's both the hyaluronic acid serums, and it is this serum that you can get for free with the Green Goddess facial oil. And a lot of the other skincare products from the Anew Hydra Fusion are at like somewhere around, they got a markdown on them for special on most of all their products. So yes, thank you for joining me today. I love my Anew Hydra Fusion products. The only thing I thought to add to this video is some people ask the question, do I have to put my Anew Hydra Fusion skincare products in the refrigerator? Do I have to do that? No, you don't have to do that. I think it's the eye serum that's in the line that you can put in the refrigerator if you want it to be colder. You don't have to do that. And thank you for joining me. Bye.